one.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys, and ghouls, welcome to another resounding night of Roll of the Dice. When we all left off, everybody finished the collection of quests. They were given their pay, Axel got a magic item, and they turned down Wolfington's gracious offer of getting them into contact with the Foundry. But now, it's time for politics. As Alden approaches the central building of the town.
This can only go well.
Everything smells like bureaucracy.
Let's give this a try. And Alden attempts to step into, well, step towards the inner thing.
It's a very brave thing to do politics.
So goddamn it!
You're very
playing Phoenix Wright music.
This is the Phoenix, right? You're a
I know,
very,
but
very brave man to enter the courthouse of the council. You enter through the first door and you can feel your magic is like restricted. As Alden is entering, everybody that left the tavern to meet up with him can see him entering his cape and cloak billowing within the wind. What do you all do?
Oh, we all meet up? Okay. Good. So you are still here.
I don't know if he could hear any of you at all.
Don't know if he heard any of that.
Oh,
I killed him. Continue.
That is the 5th time this month, and I said, you're still here. I was hoping you would still be here at least, like last time.
but the party caught up to Alden, or am I still?
Yes.
They were catching up to you as you were walking through the door.
Okay. Yes, I figured might as well get the politics out of the way while you guys are going about your business.
Yeah, well, we kind of did settle business except for, oh right, Axel still left behind with dealing with that cup of coffee that he was crying about. That's what he was. He didn't walk back with us. He was back at the bar, still crying with a cup of coffee. Was okay. Anyways, yeah, no, he didn't follow us. He stayed behind because he wanted a cup of coffee, sobbering his soul out of it,
Okay.
metaphorically, if that didn't help at all.
Okay. So we ready to handle politics?
Oh, go ahead.
Do you all enter the threshold of the courtroom?
Well, I was gonna say, as he said that, Rivik will look down at his clothing and then, like, just neatly adjust it as if he was ready for a fucking court case. Best I'll ever be, I guess. Oh, and then he looks at the steel defenders like, oh, right, I don't think they'll allow dogs here.
I'm gonna stay outside, Kyle says.
Alright then. Just run and yell. Run into this place and yell if there's anything attacking, I guess. I don't know. You know what to
Yes.
do.
Yes.
Would Kyle still be Kyle if you were to enter, though?
I would assume so.
Well, I mean, I just barely crossed the footsteps, and my magical capabilities were suppressed.
Like right now, I don't want to deal with more magic bullshit. I'd rather deal with politic bullshit right now, get that done, and then deal with the magic bullshit. If that
Do you
makes
enter the threshold?
sense. Yes.
Oh wow,
That-
ooh, that feels wrong. I can't access any of the gems. You can't hear the scythe in your head, as you can feel your magic capability suppressed. As you watch as the scythe eye kind of like wigs out. Oh fuck!
With that, with Rivik noticing that, he's like, "Oh yeah, no." He mutters. He's like, "Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's wrong. Oh."
They've got a zone of it. Oh,
Oh.
the entire courthouse is. Oh, okay.
This
Oh,
ain't no normal courthouse.
This is a zone of anti-magic. Oh shit.
I assume he's like still trying to talk telepathically to me, right?
Oh, at this point he's like mumbling to himself. It's like, oh shit. Wow. This
You
feels
good?
wrong.
You good?
We're in the zone of anti-magic.
Yeah, I could tell. As Rivik's saying as he's walking down the fucking hallway.
Kyle, Khalid, do you enter?
Yes.
You feel
yeah.
you feel
Yeah, I can barely.
you feel your magic suppressed.
I thought we were leaving. Where am I going?
No, you're entering the courthouse. You guys have already left.
Dealing with politics.
You're across town.
Oh, already.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It was.
We're fast.
It was me, you, and Atrasy that went to go meet up with Alden. Axel stayed behind at the bar, crying his soul out for a cup of coffee.
Which he has the coffee now, so it's fine.
He's still back at the bar crying.
That's what you think.
Hey, that's what happened when Rivik left. That's what he last saw him at. Crying with his cup
Okay.
of coffee.
I'm assuming Kyle wouldn't be welcomed inside of the courthouse, right?
I already said I'm standing outside.
Stay here. Don't even run in.
I take his blanket and put it around him.
Thank you.
All right, won't be too long, Kyle. Or head inside.
You're not. You feel your magic suppressed.
I feel weird. Do you guys feel weird?
You're telling me, the scythe says out loud.
Oh, shut
You
up.
try being a magic item. With sentience in the zone of anti-magic. Ooh, it does not feel right.
Let's just deal with this as quickly as we can. I don't enjoy being cut off from nature.
Fucking politics.
Hey, if you don't want to deal with it, you don't have to join us.
I'm already far in this hallway as I can.
You can stand by the dog and the skeleton.
Far away. Because
I mean,
Rivik was
I
already walking
guess since
down the
we're
hallway.
like,
Anyways,
pretty balls deep down this hallway, so I might as well just keep going.
This reminds me of my day's training.
yeah. Weird how this kind of. Now that you do mention it, kind of weird that it does make me think that now.
Well, before I was allowed to learn my druidic abilities. They had us training in an odd state that felt very similar to this, where we could connect with the flow of nature and life. And that's how we trained our martial capabilities.
Oh, wait, where the fuck is Atris? Rivik looks around for Atrasy. I don't even know where she's at. I don't even know if Rachel's here still.
Hey, Rachel. Is Atrasy with the group?
But it's using her thing, but I think she's still here. I mean, just really confused and don't know what to do, but you know.
Alright, yeah, she's very confused. She's with the party, and she doesn't understand why she feels so suppressed.
Yeah, exactly.
You could tag along or stay with Doggo and Kyle.
And the other animals. You know, the ones that are
Nah,
packing.
why do I want to stay with the animal? I'm sure we always will be funnier.
It's also the fact that they're playing poker already as, like, we're 5 feet down this hallway.
Yeah, right.
Please, they're playing a much more refined
It's like a
game.
long hallway.
Playing dice.
This is fuck.
But no, you guys reach the end of the hall. You guys walk through another threshold, and you enter like the primary chamber where you have the 5 council members. Where you have a summer, spring, fall, and winter Eldrins, and then you have an Archfey in the center. And the Archfey leans forward. Oh, has our gracious adventurers returned once more?
Yeah, we're back and we got those quests done like it was promised.
Ah, so all 5 tasks are done. Tell me, aside from taking care of the hacks, what did you all do?
Well, let's see here. Returned missing money. Brought in supplies for the alchemists. Found the blacksmith's what was it? Pretty much
Supply.
co-worker, partner, and as well as if there was any of the missing adamantine. There was what was his name? Smeagol. I hope that was Smeagol.
Can we
there.
just give her the papers?
Yeah, no. I'm handing pretty much the papers as I'm saying this.
You can't really like actually reach up to her.
Oh well, okay, never mind. I'm just
Like you know those like raised podiums?
yeah.
These are those absurdly raised
Oh, yeah.
ones where they are like actively looking down at you guys.
Okay, well, Revik's like pure opening part of it at least. Know what it is.
Yeah.
I got 4. What was
Try to cast Mage Hand so that I can get the hand to take the papers.
Nothing happens.
Magic is suppressed here.
Nothing happens.
It's still worth a try.
I don't need the worthless request forms. I just want to know what you all did.
I got 4 down here.
Then why
that one I'm missing?
Why not just take the papers?
Because that doesn't mean that's what you all did.
We also dealt
Well,
with
we could also lie to you.
And that'd be a bigger gamble. Because I also forgot to have all 4 of you wisdom saving throws. I believe it's wisdom.
I'm good at that!
Wisdoms? Oh,
Hang on.
Either way, is that Atracy's +4 also suppressed because of this?
That's
Alright.
that's a class thing.
Wait, we get +4 to stuff?
Within 10 feet of her, you get a +4 to your saving throw.
Oh!
Yeah, you know the thing Harmonious would have given everybody if you didn't steal his class features?
Sean.
Oh, I have a +13 to my wisdom saving throw.
You rolled a 2, by the way, Sean.
Huh?
You rolled a 2.
I didn't even roll yet!
You rolled a 2.
Motherfucker! Fuck you, Josh! Fuck you! I know what
I don't know
you
why
did.
you're laughing, Dalton. You only got a 3.
Oh.
Fucking divination wizards.
That's right, one of those council members are a fucking divination wizard.
But how would he know?
I'm looking at you, fucking.
Because
Ball.
he's the one who cast the zone of truth on the roof.
Oh, so that's why they
By the way,
asked.
By the way, the only person rolling is Atrophy because, Reeps, you also got a 6.
Oh, so okay,
I
Atreus
found one, I don't
got to
care.
roll a wisdom saving throw then.
Fuck you.
Huh?
Oh.
Wait, I have to do something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually it's a charisma saving throw, not wisdom. It's charisma.
Oh, I don't get a plus 13.
So I just click on charisma or something?
On your saving throws, yeah. Click the number on your charisma saving throw.
Let me have my
And
one
you got-
divination. This is probably the last one of the
Mhm.
campaign.
I
Not a lot?
fucking hope so.
Just got a
I
21.
hate these guys.
Unless
So-
until you guys meet Joseph Joestar, but then that's a different story.
She has a 21.
Awesome. She's the only one who can lie in the room.
What?
Do we notice that the zone of truth is
Oh,
going
you
on?
guys fully know that's in effect. That's not a hidden thing.
Right.
You guys enter the room and you realize, oh shit.
Anyways, yeah. So aside from those 4 I told you, and the hags that we dealt with, 5 right there. Oh, we also
Mhm.
fixed that same person that had the missing money get a new fishing pole.
Well, you don't have to actually speak, do you? If you do,
You don't have to
then
speak.
it has to be the
No.
truth.
You just can't lie.
If you speak, you have to tell the truth.
Oh, I can't
Yeah.
lie. Only
You can
Yeah.
lie, Atrophy. Rachel,
Atrophy
you can
can
lie.
lie.
You pass the saving.
Can I can. Oh no.
can't.
I'm no.
You are not restricted at all.
Imagine her
But I
doing
don't
all
care.
the talk in this room.
It's just
No.
everyone
no,
else
no,
doesn't
not
have a
impossible.
choice.
Oh hell no. Oh hell no.
Do it.
How about this for the truth? Fuck you guys.
Yeah, how's
I don't wanna.
I'm sorry, half-breed, you're not my type.
Yeah. Okay.
Neither you, old lady.
Khaled.
By the way, he
Yeah.
would have been cut off when he said old lady.
Oh.
I try to put a cigarette right here while I light my finger, but not actually working. I'm like, fuck! I hate the Feywilds.
Anyway, so.
To
look,
be
there's
fair,
our-
if you were in a human courtroom, you might also be under the exact same condition. It's called a safety precaution.
Why would I
Welcome to the
lie?
world of magic.
Well, I've never had to actually be in a courtroom before.
You're right, and this one's not technically a courtroom, it's a council room.
Yes, and they are council.
Alright, aside from that, so we did those quests. Are we all ready to talk now?
Yes, we're ready to help you.
Good.
You need to remind me, what did you need help with again?
As you already know, the man named Celeborn has escaped from the Shadowfell and he's currently in the Feywilds. We're currently trying to track him down, but we're also trying to stop him from having to find the two legendary blades that are in the Feywilds. A Crexing Darkness Blade and an Illuminous Light Blade.
Ah, yes, the Crexing Blade of Devouring Darkness. And its counterpart.
As it is, we really do want to stop him from getting to the Dark Blade as well, especially since he's found out where it might be at.
Oh, he's found out its possible location.
Possibly.
Yes, it's
Well.
in the realm of the unsealed.
Ah, yes, the
Holy
Underthing.
shit.
The place of darkness. The place of unclean and half-breeds. Though some of the council members are pretty, they aren't
Keep talking.
like us. So, how do you propose? We promised you we would allow you a referral so that you could meet the Winter Court. No? Was that not what it was?
Out of character here, I don't remember the part because I don't think I was there for that part of the talk of what we needed a court to give us permission to.
It was so that they could give her a referral so that you could contact the Winter Court so that you could actually get some of the information. But you
It
guys
really
already
was-
have the information. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
we already-
That's
yeah.
literally it.
Okay, so that
She-
so we could just change
I gave
up-
you that information, but she's trying to trick you guys.
Okay.
Look,
Well, that was the idea, but now we're changing it up since we've heard of the possible location now.
Well, and how do you propose we help you now then? We are just the council of a small town.
That is
In the
true.
middle of the domain of winter.
That's true, but is there any way you can also talk to the other seasonal councils? Probably, how do I say this? Expand the search by talking to all the other seasonal towns.
I still have to go to the Winter Court now. God damn, gosh darn it. So what you want me to do is go to the Winter Court and negotiate to see if we can make a widespread so that we can then make a much wider council meeting known as the court, known as the collection of stars, so that the four seasonal courts, the sun, dusk, dawn, and sun courts can all meet, so that we can all negotiate to see who will look for what and work together.
Yeah, that can sound about it up. What do you think, Alden?
So in human terms, you want 7 kingdoms come together and work together, as if nothing was wrong, as if we all didn't have issues with each other.
yes,
I
well,
know,
those
but-
issues won't matter when it comes,
Yeah, I was
when
gonna say.
it comes to the fact that the location where this blade is sits on a spring of the abyss.
Now, do note this is only one blade that we've heard of. You don't even know where this luminous light blade is.
So now you still want me to give you a court meeting with the Winter Court? You lot are much more flighty than a pack of pixies.
Well, do note that if Celeborn were even to get these blades, don't you know that's the end of the Feywilds? Probably even the material plane as well.
Oh, if he gets the 2 blades, he has 2 fancy swords.
Hmm,
2
or this is-
used to fight a primordial dragon. There's no guarantee he'd be able to even use them.
Yes, but that's
I doubt
not
it.
what makes it the end of the Fae. What makes it the end of the Fae is him getting access to that abyss well, that connection to the abyssal plane. That will be the end of the Feywild.
And you're assuming he'd be able to there?
Let's be honest here, he's planned this for more than 300 years in the Shadowfell.
He's planned his escape from the Shadowfell for 300 years.
He still planned whatever he wanted to do outside of the Shadowfell.
Then why doesn't he already have the blades here?
Not everyone.
You
can
see, because you see, time travels a lot faster in the Feywilds than it does in the Shadowfell.
Well, yes.
I
All time is different in both material and used to be Shadowplane, as well as the Feywilds.
Oh, the Shadowfell still exists.
Okay, his Shadowfell. Look, point still stands. The Shadowfell and all the different planes of existence have different times. Still, what we're saying is that even though we know a possible location of where one blade is, we don't know where the luminous light blade is. Either way, he would still have more power if he were to gain one, and a ton more with both. We know and all the seasonal areas and other stuff that you mentioned all have problems already with each other. But I wouldn't doubt all of you would come together to save yourselves from here in the Feywilds, wouldn't you?
There are a whole bunch of tricksters. Teamwork is
Well-
really their forte.
And the leader of the Winter Court detests his own mother. It'd be much simpler to give you a pass so that you can go to the Underfey your.
That's exactly what I was about to suggest.
But when we start interacting with the Underfell, y'all would just turn your backs on us, and because we've interacted with them.
Well, isn't that a gamble you all would have to make yourselves?
It would be a better choice, honestly. Because at least the people of Theon City actually care about what happens to the entirety.
Let me put this into perspective for all of you. You all are asking what is essentially the mayor of a small town to organize and persuade a lord who is still grieving the death of his wife to let bygones be bygones and speak to Titania,
No, we're not
queen of the
saying
fairy.
to let bygones be bygones.
Isn't that all the same thing?
No. Because you could still have an issue with somebody, but be willing to work with them to keep your continued existence in place.
Yes, but if the fairy lord saw a threat to begin with, wouldn't they have stepped in already?
The thing is, this opponent we're talking about is a lot more clever than you give him credit. I do have a question, though. Does the Fortress of New Dawn mean anything?
You guys would watch as the winter, the spring, the summer, the fall, autumn, eldritch all start like whispering to each other. That is a fortress.
Yes, and he has it.
Don't we know?
Yeah, we learned that from scratch.
Sean, you would be cut off when you say "and he," because he doesn't have it. That's the location.
I thought you said that's where that's what the name of the fortress he was
No.
in. My bad.
No. That's the name of the fortress he's looking to attack.
Because the Bastion of the Greater Dawn. My bad.
The Bastion of the Greater Dawn is the name of the fortress that
Yeah.
he needs to attack.
But
Yeah,
then
yeah,
there's
yeah.
the Fortress of, because you gave us two different names. You gave us the Bastion of the Greater Dawn, which is the,
I probably had a stroke.
and then he said the name of the castle he was in was the Fortress of New Dawn.
Yeah, wait.
I
Yeah,
probably accidentally mixed up Fortress and Bastion in my head when I was talking. He never expressly said what castle he was in because he was just in some ruins.
Because he said something about it being, because assumedly it was a flying fortress, and thought he said the name of it. He's like, yeah, time to move its name here over to this name here.
I never said that it was moving. I said the light in the windows was moving.
Well,
You did.
I made the
Did say that.
assumption
know.
of it being that because of the lights moving. But, yeah, because that's the entire reason I have that in my notes. It's like, oh yeah, the Bastion is where he's going, and this is the name of it. If it didn't have a name of it, my bad.
Yeah, no, he never expressly said that there was a name to the castle. Doesn't have a name. It was just a bunch of ruins he occupied.
Anyways, well,
Yeah,
Rivik didn't say anything then.
Okay, so,
Alright, we're just gonna rewind a little bit.
Yeah,
Please start that all over.
yeah. Because I could have sworn you said the name of where he was, so.
That would be meta knowledge.
Well, you said it during the scribe phase, so.
I probably just mixed up Bastion with Fortress when I was saying the name again.
You know the Bastion of the Greater Dawn, correct?
Yes, I'm aware of it.
Well, that's what he plans to attack.
Well, if that's the case, coming to any of the seasonal courts or any of the Sealy courts at all would be meaningless. Because none of us would have jurisdiction there.
No, you wouldn't. It's the Underdark. You know you wouldn't want to deal with them anyways.
But you
It's a
could.
fort. Please, go ahead, Wood Elf. Speak. By the way, I'm not mad at you. It's just the character. I'm not.
Because we were going to at the same time, like, oh, fuck.
I was just continuing the roleplay. I'm sorry
I'm
if I
sorry.
sounded full of vitriol.
Because I was like, oh.
That was the character. That was fully the character, not me.
Yes, but what you could do is at least convince the Winter Court, if that's the most you're able to do, to take up arms and assist the Unseelie on this matter. The more the Unseelie has on their side, the better.
Now I know you don't know the truth because if that were the case, you wouldn't be able to speak. The Bastion isn't necessarily ran by the Unseelie as either. It's ran by a particular individual who has been running research on both the Feywild and the Abyss simultaneously. And he was somehow able to negotiate with the Unseelie to have that little corner all to himself. It is a dangerous place where both the Unseelie and Seelie Fae go missing and are never heard from again.
Who'd that be?
Well, it's known as the Bastion of the New Dawn, correct?
Yeah. Are you saying someone is occupying it? Who'd that be?
Well, it'd be the Lord of New Dawn himself. A man who's lived longer than all of you. through mysterious mean. Don't leave me nuts, I'm trying to think of a name.
Random name generator, go.
Was the new Dawn? No.
That's why I just go ahead with fucking random name generators. Technical difficulties right now.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna spoil it all. Bondrode, Lord of the New Dawn.
Bondrode?
Yes, Bondrode, Lord of the New Dawn.
Well, looks like we gotta take the Bastion of New Dawn from him to enable you guys to actually do anything about it. Is that what you're saying?
And she'd rub the bridge of her nose. And that is assuming we'd be willing to step foot in the Under Fae. You're asking me to make assumptions and decisions that I can't even fathom.
No, I'm asking you what sounds like the more plausible.
I don't know. I'd have to negotiate with the Lord of Frost.
Then
The most plausible is you guys might need to find a different answer.
give
I
us
will see.
passage to the Under Fae.
You know, Mr. Druid, if you would let me speak without interrupting after I allow you all to take your notes. I was going to tell you I will give you a map so that you can make it there.
That's the most useful thing you've said this entire conversation.
Make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh shit!
Yeah!
Oh, look at your +4!
Yes, love you all.
Do I get the +4?
Yes.
Yeah,
16.
you're banished.
Woo!
You guys watch as he disappears.
Oh,
Sean,
gay.
you're on top of a... You're actually standing on the edge of a cliff. In the material plane.
It feels good to be connected to nature again.
Alright, now he pissed me off, so I banished him. Next one of you that pisses me off won't be so lucky.
Oh, old lady's on her period now, isn't she?
Rivik will step away from Khalid now. Like, he'll move 15 feet away from him.
Alright, what do I want to do with you? What is a good thing to do?
Do I have to move 20 feet?
It's dusty. I haven't grabbed this book in a while.
You know it's bad if he pulls out a dusty book.
Josh.
Yes?
While Alden is in his temporary timeout corner, he's gonna go ahead and pull the, what I've aptly named in my inventory the dryad concoction out.
Okay. Bold to assume you're going to be let back.
Oh, I was gonna ask if I could start like inspecting the contents.
Yeah, go ahead. You want to know what happens after a minute of that spell?
What?
You're not coming back.
Oh, I'm completely.
He's completely banished from the Feywild.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
the way banishment works is if you complete the concentration without it being broken. Bye bye. You don't come back.
even if you were to try to go back the normal way.
no banish.
Oh, you can come back.
Banishment's. I thought I'd say like after a minute you come back, no matter what.
There's a weird stipulation with the banishment spell that makes it horrifying.
So I gotta roll a new character.
I didn't say that.
No.
If the target is native to a different plane, if the
Because the simulation I thought was if something was occupying my space.
yeah, and a lot of things can change within a minute when you have a dryad. I mean, an arc fae. An item distasteful to your target. She must have had a piece of your mother-in-law's clothing.
Funny of you to assume that's distasteful.
I was just making an in-law joke.
Joke's on you, I don't even know my mother-in-law.
That's what you think.
Oh, so that's my mother-in-law. Oh, I pissed her off. Whoops.
Whoops!
Oh, then why is my mother saying we need to get a divorce?
Who's your mother?
I may have pissed off the wrong person today.
Oh, she's the mayor of a town in the Feywild.
Ah, shit.
Don't pay her any mind. She'll get over it.
Oh, man.
Alright, just make me a deck save.
Woo!
Khalid. Wonderful.
Hey, Reaps, you're pulling a Reaps.
I'm pulling a what? What? I'm dying?
You're pulling.
I'm dying today?
No. I said you were pulling a Reaps because you were
Yeah.
muted.
Oh, well, no. I'm also talking to my mom in the background until it's my turn
And I
again.
asked you to roll me a deck save.
Oh, shit. I thought we were talking to Sean. Okay.
No, that was you.
Okay, hang on. Give me 1 second.
Oh, I thought you were talking to Sean. No, I'm talking to you, Jack.
You got a 5. You got a 5.
Alright, you are entirely tangled up in spider webs. And she cast the spell web on you.
Hmm.
I assume his mouth is
Interesting.
covered as well.
Very interesting.
Yes, his mouth is also covered. Alright. Time for chance number 3.
Rivik's looking at them, arm across like his chest area with his right arm on it, and like kind of have that thinking pose almost. Trying to look unimpressed, but even if they did an insight check, they know that he's like, yeah, no, I'm holding my tongue right here, so don't worry.
I'm asking you for your input because I need to give somebody the map to the Unseelie.
Yep, because Tweedledee, he would point to where Alden would be, and Tweedledum points to Khalid, making those comments. Yes, I know my my new suggestion is a lot. Yes, I will take the map for the Unseelie.
She snaps your fingers and the scroll's in your hand.
Though, I hope you do keep in mind to hopefully, at least, not saying go for the full 100%, to at least talk to others and helping us out as well.
The word will be spread, but your druid friend should learn to respect the Fae. Because what I did to him right now was she snaps your fingers and you're back into the place disconnected from nature.
I'm still
As-
sitting there meditating.
You need to re-roll the charisma saving throw. You exited and re-entered the zone of truth.
21.
You still fail.
Wait, but how did after see if she rolled a 21?
I'm kidding.
I'm like,
Wait a
Alright.
minute, Chief. As they were saying, after bringing Alden back in.
Because simply banishing him from the plane of existence, that's being nice.
I'm kind of happy we didn't have our our fifth member here with us, to be honest.
Your blood hunter probably would have been much more easy to deal with.
Yeah, he's kind of hot-tempered, even when he doesn't get his cup of coffee.
I know. He's the one we talked to.
Yep.
But he understands the actual power difference within the room.
Yeah, I would think so.
Unlike some people. What's your AC?
Without the shield, 16.
A rock hits you in the head.
I don't flinch.
As you also take 4 points of damage.
Can I make a history check real quick, Josh?
Yeah, go for it.
To remember the scrying spell from when we got into the Feywild of that woman that we had heard.
Sure.
15. Is she someone? The question is she someone that probably runs a town in the Feywild? If we had a good look at her or something.
She doesn't match anybody in the room. However, she doesn't look like. From the look you get, you don't get the vibe that she's an Archfey or an Eladrin.
Okay.
But she is an elf,
Okay.
or at least she is elven.
Because from my knowledge here, from sessions ago, she was talking about, I think it was with Sylvester, was it?
They would have been with Sylvester, yes.
They were talking about something while they were carving runes into people. And I guess it was those blades of dark and night.
Yes.
Dark and light.
Yes. They were trying to they were trying to torture out information about the sword.
Right. Oh, I assume you know about Sylvester too? Saying in character now.
We've heard whispers of a human that have been torturing Eladrin, yes.
Okay. He's being accompanied by an elf too, female.
Yes, and he was also being accompanied by a Fomorian that was killed. Your point?
Just making sure if you needed any additional information too. So like I said, we want to stop a collapse as well from here. So just want to pass the word.
What do you mean by collapse?
Well, if Selborn was able to escape from his Shadowfell realm, collapse is.
You
We
mean
got
his
out- we-
dread domain, which is a pocket dimension within the Shadowfell.
I get the two mixed up. Maybe smart, but I'm not like 100 freaking thousand IQ smart though.
Okay, let's put it this way. If the Shadowfell itself collapsed, the Feywilds would already have collapsed.
Okay, yes, his pocket domain. He's able to escape from that, so, just him destroying.
Yes, and the Goddess of Mystra restricts wizards very thoroughly. Meaning that there was a cost for everything.
Well, again, just asking questions to see if you needed any additional information.
And the cost of such a spell like that, if you were to cast it on somebody else, would be akin to a wizard casting a spell that would grant them the wish akin to a god. However, well, actually, much like a legendary fighter did for a dragon companion.
Rib was trying to think on if he heard anything like that.
Go ahead and roll history. However...
Nope.
What'd you roll?
4 on the die with a total of 7.
Alden, you can also roll.
Alright.
Reeps, you also roll. You roll. Roll to see if Khalid knows the tale. However, if you were to cast it on, and you were the one tied to the plane, it'd be like casting 5 of those very same spells.
I rolled a 7.
Alright, Reeves, what's this math tell you?
I'm looking for my character sheet right now. I actually just realized I was using stats of another character.
God damn it.
Fuck them.
Who else but Reeves?
I mean, they're still out there right now, talking. No. Shit. You know what? I'm just gonna put +4. There you go. A 12.
Alright. Alden, you are the only man who knows the tale of Ishmael and Moon.
Fucking damn.
The paladin who casts the spell, granted to him by the deck of many things, to take his retarded little barbarian companion and hoist him to have an intelligence greater than the wisest of wizards, and the greatest and strength greater than the mightiest of giants, all to slay a forgotten dark lord. As told by Ishmael the Great. The moral of my point is, I highly doubt he himself has the strength to do such a thing again so soon.
Rivik will hold out the map that she had given him.
Yes.
He said, "For now, we'll be taking our leave." And as he does, he'll do a slight bow as a courtesy of thanks before standing back up, and then going over to Reeves, grabbing like him by the webbing, and dragging him out the fucking door.
He was-
Found it, by the way.
As you guys make it past the threshold, the webbing disappears.
Damn it!
Goddamn old lady!
And then Odin finally stands.
As I'm like kicking my feet.
I do have to say one thing.
Alden, no!
Shut up.
No!
Thank you for giving me the brevity of returning to the material. I needed that to clear my head. And I'm ever thankful for that kindness.
That kindness was just a mercy. It wasn't actually supposed to clear it.
And with that, he walks out.
Alright, as you pass through each threshold, now you can fly again. Now you eventually have your magic again as you guys head outside.
I feel like with Alden saying that, he like got up and started speed walking out that door.
But no, he didn't speed walk. He took a sweet ass time.
Okay. I would have thought he speed walked and he was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
I'm just strolling.
The other reason why you
God
guys
damn,
are
that was a good
because
one,
I
too.
can't find the character feature sheet.
I don't want to face against any of those council members anyways.
Okay.
Freaky. Mad respect, Alden. Yeah. I love you for that one.
Don't worry, if I had returned and they were being less than marriageable, I had some ideas.
Look, either way, we got what at least hopefully came for. And with that, Rivik will go ahead and unroll the map to take a look at, start studying it.
Alright, you start looking at the map.
I'll look over his shoulder.
Roll me survival.
Yeah! I'm good at
Is
that.
this at advantage because of my feature?
What's your feature?
Wanderer.
Okay.
I have excellent
Give me
memory for
more
maps
script.
and chart.
I don't know any of the background features by heart.
You
We
want
never
me
use them.
you want me
Oh,
to tell you
what
more
is it? Far Traveler?
No, Outlander, feature, Wanderer. I have excellent
You have
memory
an excellent memory. In addition, you can no, you don't have advantage.
Okay, I thought I asked anyways because of the background.
Because you're not recalling the map. You're actually reading it for the first time ever. You're trying to make sense of it.
I thought I asked either way.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, I don't have to make you guys hunt for. I don't have to make you guys eat rations, honestly, because of your wandery feat. That's why I haven't really been doing it.
No. Anyways, survival check.
Yes. By the way, as you guys walk through that last threshold, the swords, the scythe's like, oh, to be in a fuck. Do
16.
you understand what it's like to have the power of 2 elemental gems coursing through your body and all of a sudden to be cut off?
What What is that? Your fucking adrenaline?
So we probably should have left you with Kyle then.
And leave him
I'm-
without a weapon.
Yeah. I'm not leaving. Fucking.
Use it.
Looks at the badger and squirrel, 2 animals with my damn scythe.
You're just scared of what's gonna happen. Third artifact. Roscoe says, looking you dead in the eyes.
It's exactly why I don't want him with you.
You do realize I wouldn't be able to attune to it because you're attuned to it, right?
It's the fact that Axel has told me every goddamn story known to man of what the fuck you can do with those damn artifacts.
He doesn't even know what happens. He was told it was a rule the day he became a part-timer.
I rolled a.
Only to have Axel here.
You were one creepy ass fucking badger. Kyle said.
That was Roscoe, the fucking squirrel.
That was the squirrel.
Oh, there's an actual badger.
Yeah, there's a honey badger and there is a squirrel.
Oh,
The honey badger's cleaning his gun. Last question.
okay. No, never mind.
And on my survival, I had rolled a 14.
Okay, we have a 14 and a 17?
16. I
16.
will take the 17 though.
Get us spoken. That's a 16. So you guys are able to make sense of the map. It's for you guys to make it to the Underdark. Judging by scale, it's a couple weeks travel. And between you and where you need to go, there are 2 towns. Or at least one that looks like a town, and another, it's hard to discern. It could be it could be more ruins, or it could be like an altar area.
Is that more ruins or an altar area?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I use this map information to recall any maps I've seen while here in the Feywilds?
Yeah, sure.
In history, I assume? Or survival?
It'd be history. Actually, because to roll. What are you trying to recall?
Just to see for like if this map I can use probably to pinpoint any certain locations that I saw on like the map I saw in like the library or something. Make it easier to maybe understand where the location I had to go would be or look like.
For the most part, yes, it does match up. Where you're going to where you guys need to go. You guys need to go northeast towards the edge, to the other edge of the mountain range.
Okay.
For perspective, the Dragon's Den is directly south. You guys need to go northeast. And between you and there is the is one town. And then either ruins, an altar, or another town.
In other words, just follow the dotted line of this fucking, adventure, and pretty soon we'll make it there without understanding how the fuck we got there when going off trail and that bullshit.
Basically.
Croc reference.
It's safe to
Just-
assume that the one town that we know is definitely town, that's like a week or so of travel, correct?
Give or take, yes.
Okay.
Pretty much just follow the site of grace.
Basically. No, go ahead.
Before I forget, how did the talk with the Wolfkin go?
Right. If I remember correctly, Axel wasn't much for it. Axel was. If majority was the vote, yes, he would go with it. No would be no. Atrasy, think she didn't have much to put in for her. I'm trying to recall from last session.
No, she didn't.
Khalid said no right off the bat. I think.
Yeah.
Right, but then you got. I pretty much said no. Because I told him like I would be speaking for everyone, and I rather wouldn't have said without everyone there. And well, I pretty much turned into a no.
What were the stipulations again?
Yeah, if joined, yes, we would continue on this Celeborn quest all the way. But after Celeborn, we would be given assignments to deal with shit around the world. Around the world, meaning the material plane. Of course, we've given the general knowledge and studies and necessary things, but we would just be working around the clock, and we would be going to different kingdoms in other parts of the world.
Okay, so basically...
Pretty much just working for them after we're done with what this is.
Okay.
So, I turned them down for us.
Yeah. Because the majority would have been either way.
Well, Khalid had to think about it, I think, because of the fact that the wondrous library had gone into it. It's the fact that we wouldn't access this library unless we joined them. Yeah, but
Well,
The
overall,
wondrous library wasn't even a factor for me.
I thought it was because of the books that they had. It would help you. That's why.
No. No. I
Overall, no. Overall,
I said
no.
I was gonna whatever much.
Overall, no, pretty much.
I essentially wanted, because you left Alden, so I essentially wanted to find you to see if you understood more exactly who they were asking for. And then that would have been my answer, or it would have changed my answer.
I personally cannot join their organization because of what I already belong to. For me, there would be a conflict of interest.
Well, I did tell him that if I ever did figure out who destroyed my village and got the revenge off it, you'd be the first to know either way.
Yeah. But even then, we've made it this far without that library. We can get farther without it.
Rivik would laugh a little bit. It's funny. The fact that I would even try to accept it just because I wanted more knowledge related to my own village to attack. It's fine. I enjoy the mystery altogether.
Well, I mean,
Probably make this into a book.
that's not me saying what my view is more important than yours. If you getting access to that library will help you on your path, not what you want to do, that is the choice you have to make.
That's the thing, though, Alden. I'm more of a freelance person, and besides, I rather enjoy doing what I want to do, what I do best. It's either making stuff and traveling, I guess.
Yeah.
That's all we've been doing, actually, is for our adventures, as we've been traveling.
Yeah, well, kind of part of the adventure, isn't it?
That do be indeed. Now. Oh, go ahead.
But hopefully after all of this craziness is over, we can, well, if this is the craziest we will have to deal with, some rest would definitely be worth it.
I know Axel would like to have the fucking world largest coffee you would ever have.
We can make
Speaking
that.
of Speaking of which, we should probably find him here in a little bit.
Yeah.
So he knows where the fuck we're going.
Well, I mean, he always seemed to be able to find us either way.
Point still stands.
But no, we should, because since we've had a long day, we definitely do need to rest before we even think about going on travel.
That's why I said we should probably find Axel here shortly after our rest.
Yeah. But, well, I was just saying more for a fact. You don't travel with an exhausted mind, you travel with a well-rested mind.
That'd be true. That'd be true.
Well, you know what they say. A sound soul dwells with a sound mind and a sound body.
So, yeah!
Yes, the scythe did. The scythe said that out loud for everybody to hear.
Kinda love
So you all are gonna go back to the inn to rest?
that. Yeah.
Alright. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news,
Uh-oh.
but we've reached the limit of all that I am actually prepared for.
I thought I was gonna say all that you're prepared for because Axel's not here.
I actually thought I had more prepared.
You thought there would be a lot more talk.
No, I thought I had more prepared, as in I thought I had the travel prepared.
Oh.
Oh well. I think this is better anyways to wait for Nick to come back next week anyways.
I also had plans to wait for Nick to show up anyways, because it's better to have everybody here for that.
It's okay, we can have him do his own like monologuing for like the next 5-10 minutes of how he cried his heart out for this cup of coffee.
But no. With that, we will end tonight's session. Because the way I do this stuff is I prepare big batches at one time. So I'm prepared for several sessions normally. I miscalculated how many sessions I was actually prepared for.
So actually it went for a long time actually.
Yeah.
4:25.
Yeah, I only had the conversation prepared.
Alright. I still got a plan for the one shot for April 1st.
And you know, you all also need up.
Yeah!
Wait, what?
You all are level 10 now.
Woo!
You guys have reached your next milestone.
Let's go!
I can turn into a fucking elemental!
What do
And
I
with
wanna-
that, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you all have a lovely evening, and I apologize for ending far sooner than normal.
Yeah, have a
Ciao,
good
Bella.
night.
Ciao.
Whew.